Hello and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Sherry and today is Super Simple Saturday. But guess what else today is? Today is National Caviar Day. So I don't know where you live, but in my neck of the woods, ain't nobody eating caviar around here. So we are gonna make Cowboy Caviar today. But before I get started, if this is your first time here, you love food, you love fun, you love super simple recipes, go ahead, hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And be sure to check the description below for details on how subscribing helps to feed the hungry. All right, I love this recipe. Number one, it is so easy. The only thing that's kind of takes a little bit of time to chop the vegetables, but other than that, it is super easy. But what I really like about it is colorful and it is perfect for summer. So to get started, I've got a can of black beans and a can of black-eyed peas, which I rinsed and drained. You definitely want to make sure that you rinse and drain your beans. Otherwise, the black beans definitely it'll just make a nasty mess. So then I also have a can of corn here, which I saved to open so I could show you how the can opener that I have works from Pampered Chef. You may have seen it before, but what I love about it is it completely unseals the can. There's no sharp edges whatsoever. And then this is our can strainer. So right over the top of the can, I usually do this in the sink, but just so you can see what I was doing. And so, you know how like a tuna can is a little bit bigger? If you flip this over this way and put it in a tuna can, that's my favorite thing to do with this. You can drain your tuna. All right, so one can of corn in there. Set this aside. I've got one small red onion that I chopped up. We're gonna add to this. I've got about 3/4 of a cup of bell peppers that I chopped up. So you can just use green or whatever. I like to use a mix because again, I really think this is really pretty. Very colorful. And so I have one large tomato, so about a cup of chopped tomato there. And then I've got a jalapeno. I think there's about 2 or 3 in here, about 3/4 of a cup again. But I made sure, now if you really like your stuff extra spicy, but this is gonna make a lot, so I'm assuming you're gonna feed a crowd with this. You're gonna want to take out the veins, I guess they're called. Is that what they're called? The membranes? And definitely the seeds, because that is gonna make it really hot and spicy. All right, so then we need the juice of 1 lime. And the other half, whoops. So when we use this, we put this cut side down so that it actually turns our citrus inside out. If you don't have a citrus press and you take your lime or your citrus and you roll it around on the counter, it'll soften it up, you'll get a little more juice out of it. If you pop it in the microwave for about 20 seconds, you'll get even more juice out of it. All right, so we're gonna toss that aside. I'm going to use about a teaspoon or so of cumin. Oh, sorry, this is chili powder, but we're going to do a teaspoon of each. So a teaspoon of cumin and a teaspoon of chili powder. A couple of cloves of garlic. See how easy that is? You don't even have to peel these. It takes the skin right off for you. All right, then we're going to do 1/3 of a cup of oil, a little bit of honey. So most people put about 2 tablespoons. I probably put about 4. I like my stuff kind of on the sweet side and hot. So I might actually add a little bit of cayenne pepper to this also. A little bit of pepper, regular pepper, and then a little bit of salt. So we're just going to mix this all together. See, isn't that so pretty with all the colors? So I think that's probably mixed pretty well. So we can go ahead and pour this in our dish. So you can serve this with crackers. I usually serve it with tortilla chips. And the tortilla chips I made, I'll show you because I just do these right in the microwave. I like to make them homemade, or at least semi-homemade. So I take a flour tortilla and a pizza cutter and I just cut it just like I would a pizza. So I wind up with these little triangles here. And then I pop them on a microwave safe plate and spray them with a little bit of like Pam or vegetable oil, sprinkle them with a little bit of garlic salt, and then I pop them in the microwave for 1 minute. Then after 1 minute, I take them out, flip them over, and then I do another minute in there. And whenever you pull them out, they'll be a little bit soft right away. But if you let them sit, they become really nice and crunchy. Let's try our caviar. I don't know what real caviar tastes like, but this is pretty darn good. I am going to have to find somebody to give some of this to, though, because my husband and my son are not big on like big pieces of vegetables or beans, but I, on the other hand, love it, but I don't think I can finish this whole bowl. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.